Good afternoon, dear friends. Dear friends, as a conservative member and a political activist here in UK, I have some of my views after studying both the manifestos of Labour and Conservative. First of all, there might be some shortcomings in conservative policies, but according to the situation, the manifesto presented by conservative looks more practical and applicable. Many people are going for extreme right parties or extreme left parties, but I think that going to extreme right will cut conservative vote and it will pave way for Labour to come into power. Britain cannot afford Labour into power. Labour has very much appeasement policies. Labour will destroy the already shattered economy of United Kingdom. We need some constructive policies to rebuild the policies of economic reforms. And the biggest issue for the moment is migration. And I must tell you that migration issues are not conservative parties' issues, but they started in Labour time, and mass migration has happened during Labour governments. Conservatives have a plan to stop illegal migration. I come from a migrant's background. So I am never against migration, but then there should be productive migrants and legal migrants. United Nations has legal ways to come to UK for foreign people, and there are so many requirements here in the workforce that we need some migrants, but skilled migrants who are not becoming a burden on national exchequer and getting benefits. Crime increases because of these illegal, unskilled, criminal background migrants. They are coming in the boats, and Rishi Sunak government has tried its best to minimize. You cannot stop altogether, but minimize. And the introduction of Rwanda chapter, which was very beautiful, because once migrants are sent to Rwanda, automatically no migrant will come to UK, because they will think that once we are in UK we will be sent to Rwanda. It's better to go to any other European country. So it was a wonderful idea which Labour opposed, and it shows the mindset of Labour, that how come they can stop such a productive idea. Now Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has announced that there will be, as soon as conservatives come into the power, he said that on the subject of Rwanda, what we have done is already started detaining people, airfields on standby, planes are booked, and the date for the first flight is set for the 24th July. This Rwanda idea is so wonderful. First of all, it will discourage incoming new illegal migrants, because they will think that they will go to Rwanda, not UK, if they reach UK. So it will minimize, if not stop, the illegal migration. The second thing is that they will not be on the shores of UK, in the land of UK. So street crimes and other migrants related crimes will stop or decrease. And then the burden on national exchequer will be also less, because in Rwanda they will be treated with cheaper venues, while in UK life is expensive in pound sterling. So I think it is a wonderful idea. Now coming to Labour.
For working people, that's income tax, national insurance,
so you're
and VAT.
not ruling out. I just decode that for you guys, because when a politician says no plans, it does mean I might.
Well, Beth,
I've done this a bit. It does.
Labour has introduced their manifesto, and I should not go on these because you cannot trust Labour. What Labour is saying is just like that a wolf is saying to the goats or sheeps that elect me, once I am elected I will be vegetarian. It is the Labour. Now during the debate between Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer, he flip-flopped 96 of his pledges. Once he said specific taxes will be raised under a Labour government. On the other day he says Labour has no plan to raise taxes in manifesto. People don't believe him. And I don't know how you can trust someone like Starmer.
Did he convince you, yes or no?
I hope you don't answer the questions how you answer the questions. I hope you never answered them the way that you did when you were a solicitor, because you don't seem to answer the question.
Okay.
Starmer is the lawyer of those migrants in early 2000s. He was the lawyer for those migrants who asked for benefits in United Kingdom, and he was advocating the rights to the benefits in United Kingdom, and he won the case. And billions, hundreds of billions of dollars United Kingdom national taxpayers are paying to illegal migrants because he started the trend. So how come you can trust Labour in United Kingdom? He said there is no changed Labour. Fact is that Keir Starmer has only ever changed his mind. He has abandoned all his leadership pledges and flip-flopped 96 times, from backing free movement and a second Brexit referendum to propping up a Labour leader who wanted to abolish our armed forces, withdraw from NATO and scrap our nuclear deterrent. It's clear that Keir Starmer will say whatever it takes to get elected. Dear friends, before going to the manifesto of Conservative, I must clear my position that I am Pakistan-born, Indian origin, European citizen, living in UK. I am not taking any kind of benefits. I have not made any fortunes here. I am living in a privately rented property. I am paying the entire rent. Council is not paying anything. I am paying entire council tax. I am paying income tax. My daughter works here and she is studying PhD also. My children are going to college. We are not burden on UK's taxpayers. I have also choice like other people from my country who are producing children and burden on national exchequer getting benefits. Here I must remind one thing, that the Labour Mayor of London, his speech is viral. He said that I will build 4,600 houses for Muslims near mosque and halal food shops, because every Muslim desires to live near mosque and halal food shops. Now 4,600 houses built by Mayor of London will not be for the taxpayers. It will be for those who are on benefits. Why only for one religion? Then Hindus will also like to live near their mandirs. Then Christians would also like to live near their preferred places and near churches. How can in a secular society you can block houses only for Muslims who are not working? A visionary leader would create job opportunities with these funds. Rather than building 4,600 houses for jobless people, create job opportunities through these funds. But no, these appeasement politics are going. Many of my Pakistani origin friends advise me that why don't you show less income and go to benefit offices? Your children are grown up. Why they are not going to benefit offices? I said since beginning I have not shown address of benefit offices to my children. I want them to earn their life, and they are following my desires. And my daughter has started working, my sons are in college, and once they finish their education, they will also start working. Now coming to conservative. Friends, Labour is putting 2094 new taxes, 2094 pound sterling new taxes for working families. While Conservative has promised tax cuts. I will come to the manifesto.
I think national service is transformational and positive for young people. I think cutting stamp duty and help to buy to get young people their first home is really positive for young people. I think creating more high-quality apprenticeships is really good for young people. And when young people getting into work, getting a tax cut so they can keep more of their hard-earned money is really positive for young people. And actually, I don't view society as an us versus them, because every young person also has a grandparent, and I think they want their grandparents to be looked after when they retire, and that's why I think it's right to do the triple lock +2, and I think you agree with that as well.
Tax cut for workers by taking another 2p of employee national insurance. Cut taxes to support the self-employed by abolishing the main rate of self-employed national insurance. Cut tax for pensioners with new triple lock plus. Give working parents 30 hours of free childcare a week. End the unfairness in child benefit by moving to a household system so families don't start losing child benefit until their combined income reaches 120,000 pound sterling. Cut the cost of net zero for consumer by taking a more pragmatic approach, guaranteeing no new green levels of or charges. Seize the benefit of Brexit by signing further trade deals, speeding up infrastructure and unblocking 100,000 homes. Now coming to Brexit. Brexit was a good idea, good idea or bad idea. Going into this discussion, the point is that it is the decision of British people. British people decided to come out of European Union. So we should respect their decision. Now, we don't have to go, it was good, bad, we should go back or not. We should now create avenues for life after Brexit. And we need new trading partners, new trading avenues. And I think that the Conservative is up to it because Conservatives had won last election on Brexit. Now another point, for secured future of young people, give young people the skills and opportunities they deserve by introducing mandatory national service. Fund 100,000 high quality apprenticeships for young people paid for by curbing the number of poor quality university degrees. Protect children by requiring school to ban the use of mobile phones during the school day. Transform 16 to 19 years old education by introducing the advanced British standard, enabling young people to receive broader education. Dear friends, there are so many positives in the manifesto of Conservative, and Conservative have a track record of keeping up to their manifesto. Now coming to the borders and national security. Boost defense spending to our new NATO standards of 2.5% of GDP by 2030, so we can protect British interests at home and abroad in an increasingly hostile world. Introduce a legal cap on migration to guarantee that numbers will fall every year. And again, that Rwanda thing and other measures will be taken. Stop the boats by removing illegal migrants to Rwanda. Work with other countries to rewrite asylum treaties to make them fit for the challenges we face. Now, strengthening our communities. Increase national health system. I mean, NHS is in disaster. Every British citizen, every British resident of United Kingdom is facing difficulties through NHS. NHS was once wonderful program. Entire world praised and appreciated our NHS, but now we need reforms, we need more investment. So Conservative plan is to increase NHS spending above inflation every year, recruiting 92,000 more nurses and 28,000 more doctors, driving up productivity in the NHS and moving care close to people's home through pharmacy first. Protect female-only spaces and competitiveness in sport by making clear that sex means biological sex in the Equality Act. Deliver 1.6 million well-designed homes in the right places while protecting our countryside. Permanently abolish stamp duty for homes up to £425,000 for first-time buyers and introducing a new Help to Buy scheme. Recruit 8,000 more full-time, fully warranted police officers to ensure a new police officer for every neighborhood. Cut antisocial behavior in town centers by rolling out hotspot policing, expanding community payback and legislating to evict social tenants who repeatedly disrupt their neighbors. Invest £36 billion in local roads, rail and buses to drive regional growth, including £8.3 billion to fill potholes and resurface roads. Back drivers by stopping road pricing, reversing the London Mayor's ULEZ expansion and applying local referendums to new 20-mile zone and low traffic neighborhoods. Champion our rural communities by backing farmers with a legal target and additional investment for food security and protecting our best agriculture land for solar farms. Continue to directly invest in communities across Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Protect the UK's internal market and integrity of our United Kingdom. Dear friends, in current situation, in current circumstances, this is the best program any government can deliver. UK is not in a very good position. We are facing Russia-Ukraine war, we are facing energy crisis, we are facing inflation, our NHS and transport system is not in a good shape, we are facing increased street crimes and we are facing increased illegal migrants. Foreign policy is also a very difficult period that we are facing. So I think we can trust Conservative leadership and we can give them another 5 years, and I assure you that we will not come out of every problem altogether, but we will be in much better situation with Conservatives than rather Labour. Thank you very much, dear friends.